Sitting crisscross applesauce in the Koenigsegg Regera, coming at you live from Matt Marauder Global Studio Incorporated right here. We got a beautiful sky going on. I mean, it's heavenly right there. I've actually come here to claim delivery. I have these 4 18-wheelers over here. They're full of creatine and steroids, so I'm going to be taking these back to my house so I can inject when I get home and become an Open Olympia competitor, but that's not the focus of the video. Today we're going to be focusing on, in my opinion, what is the best exhaust for the Gazoo Racing 86, or as some would commonly know it as, the Subaru BRZ. I've been up and down with my car modification opinions throughout my entire life. I used to really like the Hot Boy style back when I first got into cars, as we all do. If you looked at my Forza Horizon 5 garage, you'd see that I make some fucking abominations, like really, really ridiculous looking automobiles that I have in my garage in that game. But as I've grown up, I've attended Tomei University, and I like most of my builds for most street cars OEM plus. That's really what I go for with my automobiles when I build them in my head, because obviously I don't even have enough money to spec out this Gazoo Racing 86. So I only spec out cars in my head when I see them. I think of what I want to put on them. But I used to like Tomei exhaust. I wanted to get a Tomei exhaust for this car just because I like the big, like, you know how when you go into LS Customs in Los Santos, you go in there and you get the big bore exhaust for your car?
If that car was a woman,
I guess so.
I don't like them too big and I don't like them too small. For example, the stock exhaust that comes with the 86, it's honestly horrific in my opinion. It takes down the looks of the car. It's, first of all, it doesn't poke out at all. I like at least a centimeter of poke from the bumper, which is what my exhaust has, as you guys are going to see. But the stock exhaust for the 86 and the stock exhaust for most even sports cars that get released today is underwhelmingly small, underwhelmingly nice to look at. They're just like, they look like aluminum pieces of metal, which is not what you want. You want something that looks good and something that isn't too loud if you're dailying it. You don't want a car that's crazy loud. You want something that has a perfect pitch, and I think my exhaust has that. I also do like the HKS Hi Power exhaust, but I think that this one reigns supreme, and this exhaust actually came with the car. So here it is, guys. This is called the GR Performance exhaust for the 86. This came with the car. I had no say over it. Johnny Toyota put his exhaust penis in my ass and just blessed me with this exhaust, and I'm glad I have it over the stock exhaust. I don't know really what it is, to be honest, because I think if you look deep in there, it just leads to the regular exhaust tip that comes with the car, but I think I also could be extremely wrong about that because my knowledge is very limited. But I think that this is probably the best exhaust that you can get with the 86. If I was in a bad mood right now, boys, I would flip this fucking train over for interrupting my video. But luckily, I'm in my stoic phase of life, so I don't get angry anymore. This is like the perfect OEM style exhaust, which is exactly what I like in my cars. It's just, it's from the factory, and it has black exhaust tips. It has a little bit of poke. It adds a little bit of rumble to the car. And I used to make car videos, and I would get a few comments at least about what exhaust I'm running on my car, because it fucking pops and burbles like nobody's goddamn business. Especially when you got a talented driver like me behind the wheel who knows how to fucking amplify his equipment to the best of its abilities. This is, in my opinion, the best looking exhaust for this car. And it helps that it's from factory, because I like OEM plus styling. So, I mean, it just looks so goddamn good. Way better than the original exhaust. When I see the original exhaust, I want to fucking uke, all right? And that's all we got. But on a serious note, if anyone's watching this, let me know if you have a preference in exhaust for the 86. And are you fucking kidding me, guys? Now it's the purple lineup. I should stand on the tracks and just lower my shoulder and just fuck up all of the MBTA in one swift motion, one swift action. Just derail all the carts with my left shoulder. Because if I get in my oil tanker stance, bro, and I hunker down, those trains stand absolutely no chance. If anyone's watching this in the comments, if you have a preference on exhaust for this car, which one you think looks best, let me know. Let's have a little discourse in the comments. If not, then I'll just start talking to myself in the comments, because I'm slowly losing my mind as it is. So I'll catch you guys on the next video. In other news, I'm a little bit pissed off because Joe Burrow just got a full buzz cut and bleached his hair blonde. And I've been wanting to do that shit for so fucking long, because I have like decently long hair right now. I've been letting it grow out, and I fucking hate having hair. And you might be asking, why don't you just buzz it all off then? You don't understand how much I want to buzz off my fucking hair. I'll even go bald if I have to, just to not have hair. But I don't have the head shape that fits a buzz cut, because I guess this is, rumor has it, my parents didn't give me any tummy time when I was a kid or some shit like that. So the back of my head is as flat as a fucking board. So when I get a buzz cut, my head literally goes like this and then goes like that. So the back of my head is like it's like looking at this fucking building. Like, literally what the back of my head looks like if you were behind me, it would look like this building that's directly in front of me. It's honestly awful, and I can't get a buzz cut, and it pisses me off so bad. And now seeing that Joe Burrow has this buzz cut, and it's bleached blonde. I've always wanted to have bleached blonde fucking hair, because Sebastian Vettel did it once, and it looked so fucking cool. And now I can't even do that shit, because the back of my head looks bad. And now I have to look at the whole NFL season with Joe Burrow with this sexy-ass haircut that he's got. That's my dream haircut that I can't have, because I didn't get any tummy time as a kid.